Attack on my back like armor. Brick lane brawler, cold like lager. Beef like guardrail, grin or jagged. Spit barbed wire, tongue all hammered. Great day grit in my blood that drizzle. Pub fight stories in each old chisel. Bell goes off, that blood force gospel. Snap like a clothesline folded. Hostile, wiggers, who's up? Hear that hammer when I step through. All arena shaking, they know what I'm here to do. Leg who's up? Every forward, every score is through. Bring the matches back.
Hello, yes, that is right. I am indeed, of course, none other than UK's finest. Ricky J. This right here is the People Wrestling Channel, and this is my 2026 Elimination Chamber preview watch along. So let's get first into the preview first of all here. So, 2 chamber matches, 2 single matches. We'll start with the women's chamber. So you've got Raquel Rodriguez, Alexa Bliss, Asuka, Tiffany Stratton, Kiana James, and somebody else that I've forgotten. Sorry about this. Give me 1 second. Seems to have forgotten a name. Very unprofessional of me. Give me 1 second to check. Just 1 second to hear. In the meantime, you want to come and call a match, let me know. Make sure to share, like, subscribe. The People's window is already open. Glacier sending some stone cold weather through the heat and the water already felt in the room. It will be very time throughout as I lay off the SmackDown on the People Snacks. I will be exiting stage left. Been back on like a Royal Rumble introduction with my presence. In the meantime, taking a toilet break since I'm trashed away of Duke the Dumpster Drosy. Normally I would ask how we're going to kick off the offset, the opener, start this one. Will it be someone on the stick, on the mic, on the microphone, and their feelings felt, their words known from the cerebral to the hot crowd on hand in Chicago? Or will it be in between the ropes, getting down in the square circle, piercing the canvas and wrestling action, doing the thing on them on the mat below? Well, we know what's going to be going down tonight, but I mean, let's get to that preview. So, Raquel Rodriguez, Tiffany Stratton, Rhea Ripley, Alexa Bliss, Asuka, and Kiana James. Let me know who you've got in that one. So that again, Tiffany Stratton, Rhea Ripley, Alexa Bliss, Asuka, Kiana James, and Raquel Rodriguez. Who have you got for that? Keep the women's side of things. AJ Lee will challenge Becky Lynch for the Women's Intercolor Championship. It will be CM Punk versus Finn Balor for the Men's World Championship. And then in the Men's Elimination Chamber, you've got, I'm going to just double check I've got this right, Randy Orton, LA Knight, Cody Rhodes, Javon Evans, Trick Williams, and Logan Paul. That again, Randy Orton, LA Knight, Cody Rhodes, Javon Evans, Trick Williams, and Logan Paul. So who you got in that one as we are seconds away. Counting down the moments, counting down the seconds. So who will walk away tonight? Winner, chicken dinner, head held high, smile on their face, taking on the winner, share the purse, victorious, oh so glorious. As the People's Chargers in connected to keep the energy, the excitement as I crank up the volume to 11 so we can listen and focus in towards me going down tonight at the Elimination Chamber 2026, number 6, Wyatt 6, pick up those sticks. As I said, the People's window's already open, Glacier sending them some stone cold weather through this one. As the heat, the warmth is already being felt in the People's room. It will be very time throughout. I'll be eating the People's snacks, laying the SmackDown on them, and then be exiting your stage left, hitting the People's toilet, taking the People's toilet break, sending some trashed away of Duke the Dumpster Drosy, then be back on like a royal entrant to go to way by presence. The People's dog, the pooch, the road dog, the JYD dog, the big dog is already GTSing. As we hit the commercial breaks, the interval, the intermission, the admission, as it has, run wild, brother. I will play my bit, getting my stuff, get myself over to show you love, appreciation, and acknowledgement. For our count of not 1, not 2, but 3 shout outs and induct you to the People Listening Channel Hall of Fame. That again, the People Listening Channel Hall of Fame. Show your love, appreciation, and acknowledgement. In the description below, Protein Teas, Goldman's one, the best in the world, the best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be. Top notch V1 art in t-shirts. You want to be the twos, you want to be the ones. Goldman's one, so don't be a J. Bron jabroni. If you're watching other watch-alongs that isn't viewed, this is the one for you. As we go to the cold open of Elimination Chamber number 2006, 2026, number 6. Pick up those 6 sticks. Wyatt 6. Give me your comments, your thoughts, your reactions, your predictions. Don't be a J. Bron jabroni, but I will put this up. And it is the road to WrestleMania 42, and I expect my opponent, my combatant, the one that will go one-on-one against him, the real main event of the show, main event of the evening. Harold Humping Nickel hasn't been seen since he agreed to face me at WrestleMania 42 in the real big time main event with the lights on bright. But, as I said, as the intermission, the outbreak, play, and the ads run wild, brother, I will get my stuff in. So who's going to walk out champion? Who's going to walk out on top tonight? Putting a tick in that winner's column. Hopefully, I won't be bumping my microphone, sorry, my phone tonight. Hopefully, no bumps are going to happen on this side of the screen anyway. But plenty in that ring tonight at Elimination Chamber 2026. And now, but I may or may not get a little blown up, so I may go to the people's side, please, on the people's head, onto the people's pillow. Do not worry, I'm not GTSing quite yet. I may just get a little blown up here. Now, who will find themselves 90 feet from home, but many, many feet away from WrestleMania tonight? You're just off to the people's side right now. Don't worry, come in, and also look out for, well, go and check out the latest People's Wrestling Podcast. That again, the People's Wrestling Podcast, taking over Friday nights, showing other podcasts how it's done. And I need to put up my picture, the People's picture. Give me a second to do that. Guys in the backstage area, rocking up in his house at Elimination Chamber, rocking up on the scene as we get rocking and rolling. How you are? Rocky and rolling with the first match. As I put the people's picture back. It will surround the ring as we kick off the home stretch. Taking a sip of the people's water, so you may even see a Triple H water pick. You know, you're going to see here on the People's Wrestling Channel. And yes, you've got Michael Cole. Yes, you've got Wade Barrett. You need to have the one, the only none other than UK's baddest, Ricky J, kicking off with the women's Elimination Chamber matchup. So who will find themselves 90 feet from home in this one, clambering and clawing, wrestling, fighting, scrapping, brawling, dropping bombs, elimination chamber, going back and forth, the action, the blows, the kicks, the punches. You will see all tonight in this elimination chamber match. We kickstart the women's side of the deal, the women's side of things. We're making a big ramp entrance first coming down the people ramp. Alexa Bliss banging down 90 feet from home. Because there's others in this one here. So Alexa Bliss come down the ramp. She is 90 feet from home base, and that home base elimination chamber, you're going to get through this to advance and go on to WrestleMania.
Alexa Bliss into the elimination chamber for the 4th time in her career. Second all time to Liv Morgan, who is at 6 on the women's side of things. Alexa Bliss knows what it takes to win the chamber. She won the inaugural women's chamber match back in 2018. Here's a woman with an all-timer resume.
Yes, we've got way better. Yes, we've got Michael Cole. We've got the forget back then. We've got the Unitel, $1 million UK fighting split. Yeah. Golly, do I do the commentary? But I do the earring and I chance. Do look out for when you're aware. Tomorrow, match of the week, show of the week, and Raw preview. Because the content never stops here. I just give you it all. Previews, watch-alongs, vlogs, predictions. I give you it all. Everything comes for the one none other than the People's Wrestling channel. So that's why you need to like, share, subscribe, comment below. Get your predictions. Have your say. Have your say. Who is in the crate? Who will be unveiled in that crate tonight?
Here tonight at the United Center in Chicago, among the 19,000 plus. She's looking on. She will learn in a matter of moments who she will face in WrestleMania.
But crank up the volume to 11 and let the focus in here.
The all-striking presence of the Storm. Referee Eddie Rango will shut the pod door. Alexa Bliss locked inside to it until it's her turn.
I've got second out here to be out here next for in this contest.
Another woman who has massive experience inside the chamber, her 3rd chamber match here tonight. She won back in 2023, which would earn her a WWE Championship match.
So who do I pick for this? You got to pick already in this, Alexa Bliss or Asuka. Who are you going for? What is your prediction?
Alexa Bliss, Asuka have an opportunity to tie her tonight.
Nobody's doubting the pedigree of either woman, and I don't know if the Elimination Chamber is ready for Asuka, but Asuka is certainly ready for the chamber, and indeed, Alexa Bliss.
We're going to go ahead and crack open a cold one. So we'll crack open one of the beers I got from this year's Love of Wrestling. Did bring a few home. I'm going to crack open one now. Immortal one. So let's get that open. Very refreshing, very nice beer as Raquel Rodriguez is third out here.
For the third time in her career, Raquel Rodriguez steps inside Elimination Chamber.
In Raquel Rodriguez, your pick here.
The winner of the women's Royal Rumble weight will challenge Stephanie McCare at WrestleMania for the world title. Raquel Rodriguez wins tonight. Another member of Judgment Day will challenge for a championship, the WWE title at WrestleMania.
Well, this is the Judgment Day getting back to what they do best ever since Liv Morgan's return. All members exclusively focused on the acquisition of gold, and they can't make it an all Judgment Day affair at WrestleMania at the top of the women's card.
So whoever the fourth is will find out who's going to start this one from the get-go. And fourth in is Rhea Ripley, was a former reigning, defending women's tag team champion. Let me say it again. Former reigning, defending women's tag team champion. So Timothy Stratton, Anna James are starting this one off. Is Rhea Ripley your pick, your prediction to win, to get the dubstep for this match, for this one?
Championship match, 5 of them at WrestleMania.
Yeah, it's been a dreadful 24 hours for Rhea Ripley. Just 24 hours ago, Louisville, Kentucky, to SmackDown. Rhea Ripley and Io Sky lost the women's tag team championships to the irresistible forces of Rhea Ripley. Undoubtedly, physically beat up now, and perhaps with a loss of gold mentally too.
Yeah, I was going to say, how does last night's loss, and she got pinned in that match by last legend, how does last night's loss affect Rhea coming into tonight?
It just ramps that pressure up. Rhea Ripley needs a marquee championship match at WrestleMania. She would have had that with tag gold. That's gone now. If Ripley does not win this match, she will not be having a marquee match at WrestleMania this year.
So after Rhea Ripley, Raquel Rodriguez, and Alexa Bliss are, or will be, sorry, in pods.
Inside the pods here tonight, we now know the next 2 minutes actually start the Elimination Chamber. You have been in 3 chamber matches.
We get set, ready, and prepared for this one.
You know what? As long as I was locked in the scene.
Anybody birthdays, big days, celebrations coming up throughout the month of March. It is WrestleMania season, so purchase yourself, grab yourself, make the men jealous and the women run after you down the street, down the People's Street, down New York Boulevard, Germany Drive, into SmackDown Hotel. I put you in the description. Check it out in the description. Check it out. Protein Teas comes one. Then again, Protein Teas don't pass one. As here comes Kiana James.
From Sioux City, Iowa, Kiana James. Wade, you and I have been touting the attributes of Kiana James for a number of months now. It's been an incredible couple of
When the
months.
people charger connected,
She lasted almost
can call the action only like I can throughout this pay-per-view, throughout this show, throughout this PLE.
Charlotte Flair, the queen to qualify tonight.
Not everybody gets handed the same opportunity right off the bat when it comes to WWE. Kiana has had to make meals out of crumbs at times, but she's more than done that. She's blown people's minds, shocked the world when, as you mentioned, she defeated Charlotte and Nia to qualify for this. The truth is, Kiana James is flying under the radar in this match. None of the other 5 competitors are focused on Kiana James. Kiana wants to shock the world. She's in exactly the right place to do just that. Although she's going to have to do it the hard way from the very start of this match.
Kiana's rise in WWE was sidetracked with very serious knee injury, cost her over a year of her career. She told Yahoo Sports in an exclusive interview that she wants to come back stronger than ever. 1% better in the ring every single day has helped her develop a mental toughness in that brick by brick approach.
We're just waiting on Tiffany Stratton. When we get started here, it will soon be Tiffy time.
That mega brain of Kiana James has done her a real solid in her run on SmackDown so far. And they launch her all the way to WrestleMania.
So who will be 90 feet from home, or how many days it is, and home of course is WrestleMania. The big down to the lights run bright as Tiffany Stratton is the last entrant into the Elimination Chamber 2026. And dead hot doggy damn.
Chamber match in her career. Last year at the Chamber, she had a career highlight. She told me earlier today that was the night she passed with the Hall of Famer, the legendary Trish Stratus in Toronto.
Well, 2025 as a whole was an absolute banner year for Tiffany Stratton all the way up until she lost her Women's WWE Championship to one Jade Cargill. Now, she got injured in the process of that loss and has been desperate to get a rematch with Cargill ever since. It's a real simple process. You just have to win the Chamber from the very start, Tiffany. Then you get your date with Destiny with Jade Cargill.
One note on the number 2 entry mark for Kiana James in this matchup. Number 2, the least amount of wins in Elimination Chamber match history, just 3 wins over the 24-year history of the Chamber. So
let's get rocking and rolling. Right, rocking, rolling with this Chamber match.
once you lose, either pin or submitting, you got to head back to the locker room. The last woman standing goes to WrestleMania. And we're underway.
Bella's only match on the way. Here we go. Oh, let's go. 5 minutes on the clock and counting the countdown is starting for the next entrant in. But Tiffany Stratton, Kiana James kick starts this one.
So James
Colombo tie up to begin and they feel each other out.
when you start this matchup off,
Who's going to get the upper hand? Who's going to gain momentum? Who's going to get the advantage in it early going, the early moments here? 5 minutes on the clock and counting.
Massive shock imminently once she takes that steal for the very first time. Nothing can prepare you for it. My advice at this point is stay as far away from the outside of this as you possibly can.
But they're trying to out wrestle each other, showcase their wrestling skills here.
perfect opportunity and a nice headline.
Kind of getting slammed on the mat, in control, firmly in control is Tiffany Stratton. We're going to kind of turn around and get back into this. Tiffany shows her quickness, shows her athleticism, shows off in the Chamber.
Highly decorated gymnasts in their college days. Brought that athleticism here to WWE.
It's like, you know, wants a test of strength here. Ah,
Kiana James from the
kicked on midsection by Kiana. Only 10 minutes to the turnbuckle. Shoulder to the midsection. Kiana James staying on and all over Tiffany. Oh!
Earlier today, the chip, the massive chip on the shoulder of Kiana James.
Ah, big boot back. Tiffany. Right, so Kiana, 1, 2. Only 2 count. Tiffany kicking out. Running the shoulder up. Pulling that shoulder out.
Have a little rest till the next poll opens. Get yourself as fresh as you can because 4 more women are going to be consecutively introduced into
Johnny
the
getting
match, each one fresher than the last.
throw it across the middle rope. Ah, here comes Kiana. Tiffany rolling. Oh, big boot to the drop kick hit music. 2 pass. Second round, the put it right on the chin.
She's done a hell of a job for Julia so far as her official representative. Led Julia to a couple of championships.
All the other women. All the other women looking on here. Oh, starting moves up there. Kiana. 1, 2. No. Kick out for Tiffany there. Everyone needing the 3. Looking for that 3 count.
Has spread around Julia and Kiana.
Well, who are we next in here? Asuka, Alexa, Raquel, Maria. Who will change up the scene here? Going all over Tiffany. Ah, going into the turn. Elbow strike to the back of Tiffany's head. We're going to be nearing the 5 minutes up and done with done and dusting in the record books. Gordos. 5 minutes. And to the floor. Not the side outside, but the floor goes Tiffany and Kiana brawling and fighting on the not the soft side, outside. Well, they're looking for a suplex. It is dangerous out there. A suplex by Tiffany to Kiana.
What does that feel like?
Well, there's a certain regret now coursing through the veins of Kiana.
Tiffany firmly in control. Thus far, winning the pace. Oh! Ah! Kiana moved to the into it. Into a pod. Blasted back first into a pod. The pod of Raquel Rodriguez. As you like, subscribe, share, subscribe. Crack open some more snacks. We're counting down. Who the next entrant in? Which pod is going to open here? And it is Asuka entrant enters. Kiana goes right after her. Spear, fighting, brawling, scrapping, in a pod. Tiffany coming after her. Another pod. Tiffany's trying to change the scene up here. Gina's thrown into a pod by Asuka. Asuka staying on Tiffany. Bulldog clothesline combination. Hit beautifully. But I'll save that till later. Clothesline. Bulldog combination by Asuka to Kiana to Tiffany. Now in control of the ball. Rings in the face, into the steel, into the chain is Asuka. Up to the top. Off the high wish district. And it did pay off. The pairing knot. Asuka did hit the pairing, pairing knot. Paid ready to survive, ready to fight. Ready to survive to fight another day is Asuka. But didn't get it done. Didn't quite get the job done there. Asuka is staying on.
And you know,
Both
Asuka-
Kiana and Tiffany playing kicks to one to both.
Bailey and Natty knocked off by Asuka. The opportunity tonight.
Asuka really is firing on all
Kiana kind of sent into the turnbuckle by Tiffany. Tiffany now. Ah!
Back elbow and on the other side. Made by Asuka connects into
Cover by Asuka. 1, 2. No.
Just gets the shoulder up.
We are counting down once again here. One of those possible opening 8, 7, 6. We are counting down. Who will join the fray here? And it's Alexa Bliss. She is in this one. She is in.
On the face of the winner of the inaugural chamber match for the women.
Not a look anybody should ever have on their face stepping into the carnage that is the Elimination Chamber.
Bliss knocking off Julia and Zelina to qualify for this match.
Hurricane into Asuka. No eliminations thus far. DDT to Kiana. Tiffany back in the fray.
She says she's fine. I do know for a fact when a woman tells you that, she is never fine. Don't fall for that trap. Charlotte Flair.
Tiffany cuts him Alexa. Roll through. Tiffany up to the high wrist district. I'll give him the prettiest moonsault ever. And he's up in her tracks. Alexa now. Oh, Asuka getting thrown into it. Tiffany. Oh, drop kick to the midsection by Alexa. German suplex. Oh, Asuka sent in a German. Kiana James. Oh, big boot to Asuka. Roll up. 1, 2. Kiana. No. Oh. Got kick by Tiffany. 1. Oh. Kiana break up the count for some reason.
Opponents any way you can at this point.
Yeah, a bit overzealous perhaps, but Kiana changes look great so far in the chamber.
Absolutely superb, and now looking completely dominant with 3 bodies dropped around her. 2 bodies waiting to enter the match imminently.
Tiffany's in into steal by Kiana.
2 miles of chain link surround this structure. Now James looking to catapult Stratton.
Oh, what is Kiana thinking? Oh, catapult. Tiffany into an empty pod.
So let's take another look at this slingshot right into that glass and steel, just bouncing off skull first. What an epic display has been thus far from
We're counting down again. It's either going to be Rhea or Raquel entering this next.
Number 5 to enter the chamber. 4 wins than any other number. Number 5, 9 wins in the history of the chamber. So a lucky spot here.
And it is Rhea Bloody entering this one. But right after Kiana, head up to Alexa.
Ripley was waiting for it.
He's had issues with Kiana, issues with Asuka.
Clothesline to Asuka. Kick to the midsection. Fake plants in Asuka. So they're going to get dumped on her. Oh, thrown into Asuka. Feeding the people's dog, the people's cheese here.
Pure power from Ripley. It's hard to argue with that, but navigating her way out again.
Alexa Bliss looking perhaps for Sister Abigail here.
Asuka looking for his sister Abigail. Rhea fighting out.
Turns it around.
Looking for a riptide. No, Alexa fights out to that.
Oh, you can just read the panic on the body of Alexa Bliss there as she wriggled out of that riptide attempt. But Might be about to get worse now on the steel.
Not want to be out there.
No, I've looked side on the steel. Like I said, traversing the chain link. Yeah, I mean, we're into the steel. Drop it to the midsection master by Tiffy.
Once again, lying in wait and finding the exact right moment to strike.
Let's crack open another beer, a stone cold one.
All 4 women on the steel outside the ring.
All 4 women brawling on the outside. Between the ring and the chain link. Alexa from the top. What is she thinking? What is on her mind? What are her thoughts? Twisted Bliss from the top.
Everyone, take another look at that. Kiana James maybe avoided the worst of that one. But 3 women completely wiped out with one high-risk move. Wasn't taking something out of Alexa Bliss in the process.
Raquel Rodriguez, who will join this frame momentarily, has to be licking her chops.
Alexa, I mean, sent into the steel by Kiana.
Right in front of you.
Big boots by Kiana.
In this elimination chamber match.
No eliminations thus far.
Kiana caught into a Cesaro DDT, perhaps.
The WrestleMania sign.
The miss by Asuka. Roll up by Kiana. 1, 2, 3. Alexa Bliss eliminated.
Has been eliminated. And the miss is legal. No disqualifications inside the chamber. And Bliss is going to have to leave the chamber. We are down to 5. And Raquel Rodriguez 10 seconds away from entering her 3rd elimination chamber with an opportunity to face Jade Cargill for the WWE.
And Raquel Rodriguez is in there.
Raquel, the powerhouse of the Judgment Day.
Smashing in his head of Serena and into the steel.
The strongest woman in the match, the baddest woman in the match, the freshest woman in the match.
You know, you talked about Kiana James for the number of months that she's had here. What about Raquel Rodriguez? Really coming of age for Raquel.
No! Real hung up on the top rope.
Absolutely huge when Liv Morgan went down with injury in the Judgment Day about 12 months ago, and Raquel has not looked back. Getting yourself all the way to WrestleMania, but wait up there.
Raquel becoming the target of this one. Oh, I mean, honor right now.
It seems to get the top done. Oh, God. Who the hell can manage Rhea bloody Ripley like that?
Raquel just tossing Asuka like yesterday's garbage into it.
Into the steel. Raquel Rodriguez, a human demolition ball. And now Rhea with a
big elbow by Rhea bloody Ripley.
Nobody in the locker room
And that's shut the people's window.
Rhea was going for the Hurricane Rana. Caught by Raquel and now tossed into the ring.
Those are 2 women who know each other so well at NXT. They were best buds and training partners. However, 2 alpha females do not get on full line. Eventually, that imploded. The spine of Rhea Ripley, and now the perhaps of Tiffany Stratton.
And now Asuka trying to drive a Raquel Rodriguez into the steel. Big strikes by the Empress of Tomorrow.
Every woman in this match outside of Raquel needs to get on the same page. You cannot give Raquel any breathing room.
Raquel has got Asuka and a dump her. Followed by slam back into the ring.
Slam, sending Asuka into the ring.
Got her back in. Sending Raquel into the chain. They're fighting in a pod.
Raquel drops her guard. You have to pound. Someone needs to be waiting. Raquel is
we go.
like candy from a baby if you don't. And now a running.
Oh my God! The attitude but through Papa Raquel. I think the people's dog wants a people's blanket.
Broken body of Kiana James now right pickings. Raquel has done the damage. And now Raquel catching Asuka in her arms. Bahana bomb.
Shanna bomb to Asuka. 1, 2. Kenny James and Asuka are eliminated. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Take a look at this. Gianna James getting smashed through one of the pods by Raquel with absolute ease. And that is a body just waiting to be pinned. But before she can get there, Asuka had other ideas. Not tonight to hold the bomb.
We're down to 3 now.
For Raquel, who is starting to steamroll towards WrestleMania.
We're now down to 3. One of these women going to Las Vegas in 7 weeks to face Jade Cargill for the WWE title. Will it be Tiffany Stratton? Will it be Rhea Ripley? Will it be Raquel Rodriguez? High stakes, high pressure here tonight.
Very beginning to relatively fresher women in there with her. Tiffany Stratton has the movement to avoid the worst of the damage and try and punish the pair, but no, that's not going to work.
And Tiffany may want to change things up instead of trying to overpower Raquel Rodriguez, who delivers that big slam to Stratton.
Follow up. Tiffany covered. Give me a second. Just attending to my dog here. Give me 1 second, guys. 1 second. Back on your screen momentarily off to the people's side here.
Instincts, not strategy now. Some of the things you're looking to do, your body is not going to cooperate with you because you are too beaten up.
Now Ripley sent into the steel.
Barbaric abuse now being thrown at Ripley from the powerhouse Raquel. What the hell is she cooking up here?
Rhea caught. Raquel now trapping Rhea Ripley in the steel chain link.
Ripley now defense.
Raquel, as we re-roll, hung up in the chain link now. Tiffany traversing it for some reason.
Tiffany now caught by Raquel again. Another high-risk maneuver. Backfire.
Raquel catches stiff there.
Trying to fight out of this. Raquel dumped into the ring by Tiffany.
Nice move by Tiffany using the momentum of Raquel against her. That's about the only way you can take Raquel down.
Big move by Raquel. Rhea Ripley still trapped in the chamber.
And this is exactly what Raquel needs at this point. Make it one-on-one for now. Keep Rhea Ripley out of the situation. More Tiffany Stratton. Send her back to the locker room. And then pull apart Rhea Ripley.
Oh, forward slam by Raquel to Tiffany.
As you said, mauling Stratton.
Good girl.
An unfair fight. Raquel thrown up against the child at this point.
There's that spinning corkscrew elbow. Raquel's patented that move, and now we're gonna lift Stratton up. The Dahana Bob. Stratton lands on her feet. Raquel now with a splash in the corner.
The war she had last year as the women's champion. She's going to need all of that right now, and perhaps more if she's somehow going to navigate her way through.
Raquel up to the top. Tiffany up to the top. Oh, Raquel rerun the pod. Oh my God, what a spill. Rhea taking out Raquel. Prettiest moonsault ever. Oh. 1, 2, 3. Oh, so it's Tiffany or
Raquel's eliminated. We are down to 2.
or Rhea, as Raquel Rodriguez is eliminated. She is out of there. Bon's not liking that one, so it's Tiffany or Rhea here to win this. Rhea or Tiffany will face Jade Cargill at WrestleMania.
The Smash Pass has been triggered. Order on DoorDash and use code SMASHPASS for a chance to win a flyaway trip for 4 to WrestleMania in Las Vegas. Terms apply. Jade Cargill looks on. One of these 2 women will face her at WrestleMania. Will it be Stratton? Will it be Ripley?
Rhea went through a big knee to the face of by Tiffany.
Paper here, you have to say Rhea Ripley.
Roxy's a good girl.
Given that she was last out of the pod and Tiffany started this thing, but let's not forget.
Clothesline by Rhea.
Tag goal 24 hours ago in an incredibly brutal matchup with Flash legend and Nia Jax isn't going to pay here.
Looking for the razor's edge to Tiffany Stratton lands on her feet.
Here goes the razor's edge.
Stats out the window when he gets down to the final two.
Ah.
Alabama slam.
Alabama slam 1, 2. Tiffany's gonna.
Who kicks out at 2? What a match! The prize at the end of the line, WrestleMania.
This is that point where those top-level competitors find that extra gear when they need it. There's your reminder, Tiffany Stratton, the WrestleMania Vegas sign hanging there. How much more motivation does any...
Tiffany to the top. Oh!
The swanton, Rhea Ripley.
We're going to the one-time. Rhea moves out of the way. Kick to the side of the head. Disney.
Could be Ripley's opportunity.
With her electric chair. Perhaps. No. Face plants Tiffany. Into the cover. 1, 2.
Kick out.
See Rhea Ripley in absolute agony. That lower back has been completely given out on her, unsurprisingly, after the abuses received in this match and indeed last night. Is there enough left in the tank of the Eradicator to put this one to bed?
Now Ripley going to the corner. Tiffany Stratton.
Rhea meets it. Shoulder meets the ring post. Tiffany to the top. Third rope. Swanton. Cover. 1, 2. No.
It's been an incredible performance by Stratton. Started the matchup here tonight.
The wound's obvious on the face of Tiffany Stratton now, but she doesn't care. She's focused on one thing. That is
roll through. Tiffany out. Prettiest moonsault ever. No. Rhea catches her. Throws her into the pod. Into the riptide. Dumps her. Color. 1, 2, 3. Well, there you are. And here's your winner, Rhea Ripley. Now, Rhea Ripley, Chicago, to me, isn't a WrestleMania match, but there you are.
Battle for a championship match in her 5th straight.
Is Rhea Ripley, Jade, a WrestleMania match to you guys? It certainly isn't to me.
Tiffany Stratton looking to put Rhea away with the prettiest moonsault ever. Shoved into the pod, and that's all Rhea Ripley needed to deliver the riptide. It gives her a first-class ticket 7 weeks from tonight to WrestleMania. What an incredible performance.
So what are your thoughts of that outcome, that result, that finish? Rhea Ripley, Jade Cargill at WrestleMania for the WWE Women's Championship Gold title belt.
Cargill.
And stupid me forgot to play this. I'm going to play it now.
The Eradicator.
I made it, so I'm playing it. So that was your
Jade, be careful what you wish for.
Women's Chamber match. I'll be more on the point for the next one. Well, so much was happening in the early going here that I did just for the second, forgot to play it. Now we'll play the video, but we'll play it for the next match here.
An Elimination Chamber tonight is presented by DoorDash. the official on-demand delivery platform. SmackDown star Trick Williams enters his first Elimination Chamber match tonight. It is tonight, finally, LA Knight's night. We will find out in just a little bit inside the chamber. And 21-year-old Javon Evans, the upstart from Monday Night Raw, looks to shake up the world tonight. Coming up next for the Intercontinental Championship.
Up next, and I am going to play this video packet. We'll play this.
Chicago's own AJ Lee
Is
live.
Becky Lynch versus AJ Lee for the Women's Intercontinental Championship.
Wheatley American Vodka is for hardworking people with true American spirit. People who never just mail it in.
Oh, a thing of beauty.
People who rise to the occasion. Men and women who know how to get the job done. And when the day is over, nothing's better than celebrating with something truly American.
We go into that commercial break to allow me to play this and discard the trash bin into a trash can of sorts. But allow me to play this first, and I'll be taking off this expensive jacket. Right, protein teas, Goldman's 1, protein teas, Goldman's 1, and also play this. There's a clock in the right hand corner. Count down those seconds, count down those minutes. I will play this as well.
to you. Life inside the ring can be a grind.
So outside the ring, we like to let loose.
Turn into a drum solo.
Or going full throttle with the EST. Oh, yeah!
And living it up to retirement, that's a gift. Don't you mean it's a snap?
Into a Slim Jim.
Yeah. And we'd like to extend a special thank you to Offset, JID, Drowning Pool, and Benny X from Bodies, the official theme song of Elimination Chamber 2026 from the album Hiring Offset. Available now on Apple Music, Spotify. And let's take a look at what's up next. Intercontinental Championship.
Accomplished all of my dreams in wrestling. Thought that was the end of my story. But Becky, she just lights a fire in me that I forgot.
You're ruining my life.
What's it gonna take to get rid of you? It's Elimination Chamber. It's in your hometown. It's in Chicago. You want to go one-on-one with the greatest of all time? It's not just me saying it, other people say it, everybody says it. Sports Illustrated says it, the Bleacher Report says it. I haven't had a singles match in over a decade. Without Becky, maybe I wouldn't have even come back to prove that I can still be a champion.
You do not deserve to hold this, but I deserve to get rid of you and retire you in front of all of your friends and family in your hometown of Chicago.
Welcome to the big time. I walked out of Chicago victorious, and I'm sure as hell gonna walk into WrestleMania as the Intercontinental Champion.
My apologies for that, guys. Got coming on through Billy Ray Dog says, let's go. That is right.
Becky Lynch,
And Billy, are you excited? It's going to be Jade Cargill replay at WrestleMania. For me, that's not personally not a WrestleMania match. Easily main event of SmackDown. Easily main event of Raw. Easily main event of smaller pay-per-view. If Rhea Ripley, Jade Cargill was your main event for tonight. One thing, oh no, this has to be at WrestleMania. So Billy, get your thoughts in about that. Who do you see winning this one, Becky Lynch or AJ Lee? You asked me last night, who is in the crate? Who's in the box? Well, who do you think is in the box? Jade should not be at Mania. Well, she's going to be at Mania. She's the women's WWE champion, so she's going to be at WrestleMania. So it is what it is. But yes, who have you got for this one? Is AJ Lee out here first? No, she's out here first. Becky Lynch is out here first. AJ Lee to come out right now. Who have you got in this one, Billy? AJ Lee or Becky Lynch? And who do you... Jay needs to lose it. She sucks. I think AJ, so as AJ Lee comes out here ready for this one, I think I like Jade. I think she looks very impressive. Looks like she lives in the gym. Looks the part. Looks the deal. Looks like a star. Just the presentation really isn't the best. Or one title defense in 100 days is horrible. She's going to defend the title until WrestleMania. Could she lose it at Mania to Rhea? If so, she's had 2 title defenses since winning it. I would imagine defends it between now and WrestleMania, but suppose this is what happens when there's so many injuries. This is what happens when everybody feels 50-50. No one really feels that star above anybody. Even Roman Reigns, even though they're head of the table, they're tribal chief, they OTC feels a bit nah at the moment. I really can't think of anybody that feels head and shoulders above the rest of it. Feels like the star. You know, great that Drew's champion. I'm glad he won the title, but ever since winning the title, he's been running scared. He's been buried in promos, or really not done much since winning the title at all. But Billy, if you're still here, you asked me last night, just who is in the crate? Who's in that box? Well, who do you think is in the crate? Is it The Rock? Is it Chris Jericho? Is it Danhausen? Actually looking like it's gonna be. Or is it a Resident Evil lad? Who do you think, Billy, that is in the crate? And guys, before we await this one, those who are fans of Billy's standing much away, here we go, let's go. But those of you who are fans of E-Fed Wrestling, REW is the place for you. So go and check that out. Go and follow Red Billy Raydog F8 channel. Go and like and subscribe to him. Of course, like and subscribe to me, but like and subscribe to him. Get involved in REW. Becky backing AJ into the corner here. So who walks out and into WrestleMania as a Elimination champion into WrestleMania? The women's Intercolor champion. Side headlock by Becky on AJ. Through the developmental system in WWE alongside AJ Lee during my time in Florida Championship Wrestling. Got a couple of people watching right now. Don't hesitate to get your thoughts, your comments, your reactions, your feelings, your predictions in. Of course, remember to share, like, subscribe, Y2J, Billy Hopes. Well, if rumors are true, then his AEW contract has been frozen, so he's still technically in AEW. Might very well be Chris Jericho, but I doubt it. I think it's going to be either Danhausen, which would be a massive mistake, or a Resident Evil ad. They'll be all hyped for nothing. Typical WWE. But roll by AJ or kick out by Becky.
Something that I genuinely think lingers in the mind of Becky Lynch, and there's some real fear for Becky.
It's probably an ad. Yeah, that is one of the rumors. Resident Evil ad. Or Danhausen. He's actually looking to be Danhausen. I think he's got 20% off his pricing tees, so it very well could be him. And I think if it is him, bad idea. He's all gimmick, and WWE fans probably won't really know who he is. As AJ staying on Becky Lynch here. Hammerlock now, cinching in. Oh, hooked him on Becky Lynch tap. Will she give up? Will she submit?
Becky tap. If she does, AJ wins the title.
And Billy, let my viewers know about REW. I'll put it up on screen, so everyone know about REW. If you like, it's up to you. But Becky's tossed to the floor.
Champion's advantage for Becky.
Becky throwing a fit that AJ Lee in control of Becky. Also, Billy, what did you think of the women's chamber match? I thought it was just okay. Really nothing special. Perhaps the men's chamber will and should be better, but we'll have to wait and see here. REW is a car show, says Billy, but you need to know more than tell them more than that. Tell them all about REW. Yo. So REW is a car show. Oh, drop kick. Hit beautifully to perfection by AJ. Right on the bottom, right on the chin on Becky. Oh, big boot to Becky to AJ. Billy not a fan of the women's chamber match. Looks like it. Becky staying on AJ Lee, but yes, REW is a car show, create a wrestler show, an E-Fed show is what Billy should have said, but okay, I'll say it for him. Yeah, go and check out his channel if you want to get involved and know more about it. I used to be many moons ago on commentary for REW, hoping to get back. I'm on commentary for REW. I'm already and available whenever Billy needs me. So far, pay-per-view, it sucks. Well, yeah, this is the second, well, the last pay-per-view, main roster pay-per-view before WrestleMania. And yes, I agree, Billy. The women's chamber match was okay. This is okay. This doesn't excite me personally for, I would be watching anyway, but doesn't excite me personally for WrestleMania. If I had the money, I was going, I thought, oh, do I want to be going to WrestleMania? This wouldn't make me go. REW is like WWE, but for cause of creator wrestlers, so E-Fed, so yes, so yeah, titles up for grabs. Believe that Billy's got a few WWE or former current WWE guys in REW. You can put that in the comments, should he so please. Becky Steen on AJ Lee. Can AJ Lee turn this around and walk out the brand new Women's Intercontinental Champion? Ah, big strike by Becky. And Billy, who's your pick? So about that technical difficulties, don't you know what happened there? Perhaps YouTube trying to silence me. They will not silence me. They will acknowledge me. Yes, I use some WWE and 2K guys. I'm not sure what 2K guys are, but there we are.
trying to rally there, and Becky Lynch.
AJ cannot get back into this, but the question I was going to ask you, Billy, was who's your pick to win the men's chamber match?
Erratic at times, and I think the provocation might have let her
Going back and forth, trading blows, trading punches. Bombs being dropped in Elimination Chamber by AJ Lee at Becky Lynch.
Becky Lynch. Here comes AJ. Becky though, kick right to the midsection.
Cam Cole. What? Who's that?
Now, my big time Bex. AJ Lee though, quickly.
Ah. Pulled on by AJ. My rise, guys. Yeah, I think that. Yeah, I think I remember. Yeah, I remember him from My Rise. Yeah. Not played 2K25 for a year now. I kind of just played it for the first few months, and that's it. It's a one game a year a player. We'll be getting 2K26, no doubt. AJ trying to get back into this now. We know Cody's winning. Yeah, probably. Orton should win, but I think Cody does win. F that. I don't know what that was a response to, but AJ taking it to Becky now. Oh, Shining Wizard on the cover. 1, 2. No, kick out from Becky.
That belief is now fully back with AJ Lee, who almost won this thing. This audience too starting to believe that.
Also, Billy is a referee and I believe a trainee wrestler for our. What is it? Yeah. F Cody winning. So yeah. So Billy is also a referee and trainee wrestler for Booker T's company, Reality of Wrestling. So Billy, if you want to go put that over, it's up to you. When is their next show? When is the Reality of Wrestling's next show? What show will you next be on? Do all of that. Get that in the comments. Go put over Reality of Wrestling. Oh, coming blows of AJ. 1, 2.
Well, clearly Becky Lynch has been working on the reversals to that Black Widow, knowing full well the damage it holds.
So guys, I don't just have anybody coming in. Well, I do have just anybody coming in. And you can feel free to drop a comment, but I have the elite, the best Reality of Wrestling referee and trainee wrestler. Becky exposing the turnbuckle. Trying to send AJ into it. There'll be a show tomorrow or Tuesday. Okay.
Not senseless now is Becky Lynch.
First goes Lynch.
AJ Lee fighting back now. Up to the top. Looks like she's going to go. AJ Lee had been shocked. As Becky stops doing the tracks. AJ being shocking in her first single match in 12 years.
Finesse and an extra level of aggression tonight against.
Don't forget to go to Protein Teaser, look up Billy Ray Dog. That is right, and of course mine.
That superplex.
And Ricky Goldman. That is right. Armbar cinched in, locked in by Becky. Will AJ tap here? Roll up. Kick to the side of there by AJ, but AJ Lee absolutely shocking in her first singles outing in 12 years. 1, 2. Again, this doesn't excite me for WrestleMania. If I was even thinking about going to WrestleMania, this right here, no, the women's chamber match would think, oh, I now want to go. But now, Jessica Carr trying to put that turnbuckle back on. You know something's going to happen here. Like, yeah.
Oh, no! Roll up by Becky.
Roll up by Becky. Referee got bumped, almost went into the turnbuckle. Oh, referee standing right in the way. You can see that coming kick to Jessica Carr. Into the Black Widow. AJ Lee, is she going to make Becky tap here? Probably, but the referee's down. Yeah, Becky's tapping. Referee's down. It doesn't matter.
AJ Lee should be the Intercontinental Champion right now.
I believe if you're watching this. Oh, and I come along to the back of AJ. What do you think of AJ's performance so far? For me, absolutely shocking. I think he's been hidden in a tag match at WrestlePalooza and, of course, in War Games. But I think he's really exposed her in singles action. Becky sending AJ to the barricade on the outside.
Back to the grasp of Becky Lynch, at least for now. Becky glancing back at her Intercontinental.
Better than tag.
Beats up AJ
Which
Lee.
tag?
The official
The tag at WrestlePalooza. I thought that was good personally, but
AJ in trouble because Becky can do whatever she wants.
War Games was decent, and I think AJ's really been exposed here. She's looking for a steel chair here. Slides it on the outside. Punk and AJ against Rollins and Becky. I personally thought that was a good match, but each to their own, I guess.
A lot for the durability and endurance of AJ Lee, who are now in seriously deep water.
Becky now being thrown into the turnbuckle, not to the turnbuckle, the barricade on the outside. Toss back in. Referee still down.
Continuing to try and grind out a result here.
Back elbow by AJ.
Down to the second rope. AJ.
AJ dumps. Billy, are you excited for WrestleMania? Has this pay-per-view excited you? Are you now ready for WrestleMania? Becky throwing the chair to the outside. With the rock bottom or bad handle slam. 1, 2, 3. Oh, a kick out from AJ Lee. AJ Lee survives for it now. No doubt on the post show that Triple H will be putting over as this was the greatest Elimination Chamber ever. Oh! Becky's going to send AJ into the most turnbuckle. Referee getting in the way, and that might cost Becky. Roll up. 1, 2. Rock bottom. Roll through. AJ Lee now. Right hand by Becky.
Completely rattled, understandably.
Oh, wait a minute. Turnbuckle goes Becky into the Black Widow. And Becky Lynch starts, and here's your winner, and new Women's Intercontinental Champion, AJ Lee. I didn't think they'd put the title on at WrestleMania, but they've done it here.
Her first championship in 11 years. How sweet it is for AJ Lee.
And AJ just looks beaten, or well, she's not beaten. Well, she hasn't been beaten. She's won, but just looks beaten, looks blown up.
It's all over, right? Chairs involved prior to this. Unfathomably, AJ Lee finding the will to kick out just when it looked like AJ was going face first into that exposed buckle. Referee Jessica Carr put the brakes on that one.
But Billy, what did you think of that one? And you were happy with the outcome? You're brand new from his Intercontinental Champion AJ Lee.
The Black Widow, the tap out, and AJ Lee picks up the Intercontinental Championship on the road to WrestleMania.
Not once, not twice, but 3 times in less than 6 months. AJ Lee taps out Becky Lynch, and tonight it earns her the Intercontinental Championship.
Yes, AJ. So Billy's a big fan that AJ took the gold from Becky Lynch. Let's go, AJ. Billy, are you surprised they put the title on her here, or did you think it would happen in however many nights, 7 weeks it is to WrestleMania? Do you think they would put the title on her there? We got that the crate in the back. Nick Aldis, Adam Pearce, R-Truth. R-Truth apparently knows what's in the box. Let's listen in to what's in it. And a Papa John's pizza.
Garlic, Parmesan, crust, salt.
Do you eat Papa John's? And Billy was thinking WrestleMania. Do you eat Papa John's pizza, Billy? I think it is available over here, but Domino's seems to be the most popular over here.
I want to know what's in the box. Well, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, the conquering hero.
Up next here is
defends the World Heavyweight Championship against the man who claims he's going to shake up WrestleMania.
not that. It is that CM Punk versus Finn Balor for the Men's World Heavyweight Championship. Who you are. And hopefully this match can pick up the feeling I'm personally feeling for this pay-per-view. This is your last main roster pay-per-view before WrestleMania, and this is the best they can do. But of course we've got 2 NXT pay-per-views, Vengeance Day next weekend, and then one day after my birthday, my 39th birthday, Stand and Deliver. Of course, I will be doing the watch along for both. Billy, what do you think before I play a couple of ads here and get myself a drink? What do you think about Stand and Deliver not being part of WrestleMania weekend? Get your comments in about that as I play this. That is right, protein tea coming, what protein tea is Goldman's one. Just why? Well, why is he not? I'm guessing the question is, why is he not part of WrestleMania weekend? But me personally, I think it gets overlooked. You've got so much in one weekend. You've got SmackDown, the Hall of Fame, Stand and Deliver, a WrestleMania 2 nights. It is so much to watch in 2 days, 3 days. And the ticket sales are never good because people are going to WrestleMania or they're going to the Hall of Fame. They can't do everything. So I think moving it back a couple of weeks hopefully will make sense and they'll sell tickets. But let me go ahead and play this and grab myself a drink. So let me play this. Give ourselves a couple of more drinks for the next match. I might actually need them here. So we're back with it in 30 seconds from now. It's going to be a few seconds. Well, I'll be back in a few seconds.
Chicago, a city connected not just by train lines or shore lines, but by the drive to never settle. We talk less, dream bigger, and never stop pushing. We change the course of rivers and the course of history. When we build things, the world looks up. So welcome to the greatest city in the world. Because in Chicago, we are never done, and we are never outdone.
Technical Sergeant Roberto Armas, an 18-year Air Force logistics leader, has supported key missions worldwide, including Operation Enduring Freedom, and earned multiple commendations, including Air and Space Medals and Army Achievement Medal. We want to thank all of the men and women around the world, especially with what's going on today, those like Technical Sergeant Armas. Thank you.
So I'm back with you guys. As I asked Billy, if Billy's still watching, do you eat Papa John's? Is that your go-to pizza? As Finn Balor makes his way out here. I would imagine that Finn Balor doesn't win tonight, but what will be his role at WrestleMania? I think he takes on Dominic Mysterio for the IC title. Obviously, Dominic pinning Finn Balor at last year's WrestleMania. So I think that's the match they do at this year's WrestleMania. So I guess cool, but it's a push, I guess. But Balor's been champion, IC champion before on a couple of occasions, I believe. So him winning the IC title is a push, but also a push back at the same time.
I'll be honest with you right now. You have two choices at the very top of this game. You can be
Billy sending in what looks like a hand waving. All right, Billy says don't forget to like and subscribe.
Belfast, Northern Ireland, back in January. It was a home game for Balor then. Tonight, he's the away team. We already crowned one new men's champion this week. Congratulations to Miles Bourne down at NXT. He won the NXT North American title. Can Finn Balor secure a world title tonight?
Oh, what's this? A very unique entrance as he makes his big entrance. The hometown hero, CM Punk.
Some nostalgia from the Jordan era Bulls, voiced by the iconic PA announcer, Ray Clay.
So, of course, if CM Punk wins it, we will take on the head of the table, Roman Reigns, at WrestleMania in the real main event of night 2. What an ovation for the hometown hero, the second 66, the best in the world, CM Punk. You'll believe that the box reveal. Okay, the box reveal comes at the end. It can't be Danhausen. It just can't be. If the box is coming at the end, then yes, it's Chris Jericho. If it comes at the end, typical WWE. But if it comes at the end and it's Danhausen, who it is, a Resident Evil lad, is going to get crapped on so damn much. People are think, oh, it's got to be Chris Jericho. He's coming at the end. He's coming at the end after the men's chamber match. course, Chicago, behind Chicago's old second seat Saints, CM Punk.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the World Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first, the challenger from Frey County, Wicklow.
So, Billy, if you're still watching, when you think the crate gets opened, after this match or after the chamber match?
Representing the Judgment Day.
I think it's the last thing we see.
And his opponent from Chicago, Illinois.
It has been a long time coming. 13 long years since CM Punk has had a WWE match in his hometown of Chicago. Punk understands that Father Time is undefeated. He understands that this could be the very last match that he ever has in his career here in United Center. And he says tonight he is going to savor it all as he defends the World Heavyweight Championship against a very hungry Finn Balor, who wants to turn the main event at WrestleMania upside down. I talked to Balor earlier today. He told me that he needs to take the crowd out of this match early on. He learned way back in
Brothers, don't imagine the way. Here we go. Let's go. Who you got in this one, guys? Let me know. Get yourself in those comments just like Billy has done.
Already right off the back, trying to charge up CM Punk is this audience, but let me just make it abundantly clear to insulate.
Trying to feel each other right here. On a tie up. CM Punk the upper hand in the early moments here.
Career competing on foreign soil, and in Finn's case, most of his career either in Japan or here in the US. This will not face Finn Balor in the slightest.
Balor looking at the armor Punk.
All the questions coming his way over the past few weeks of why would you take this match? Why would you endanger one of the greatest main events in WrestleMania history against Roman Reigns? But what does Punk do? He doesn't back down from a fight. Instead, he always doubles down. He says he wants to be a fighting champion.
Yeah, I'm split on that. I respect the fact that he sees it as his
Punk fighting out to that.
He is the World Heavyweight Champ to prove against anyone, anytime that he is the champ. However,
Brothers want to out wrestle Punk here.
A win, I'll emphasize win, in the main event of WrestleMania. Lose tonight, you're not even getting.
Still here, guys, calling the action. Still here, guys.
Balor now Punk into a pinning combination and a kick out.
Brothers trying to pin Punk getting out of that.
Headlock now. You know, Finn Balor actually credits CM Punk and some of the talks that they had leading up to that match in Belfast for, quote, reawakening a killer instinct that was dominant for too long in Balor. And here's the kick out again by Punk.
Yeah, we were speaking a little earlier today, Cole, and you were asking me about what Finn Balor might have learned in that first match. And I think the entire demeanor of Balor when he entered here today, you can read it on his body. He is completely relaxed. Why? Because he proved in Belfast that he can hang at the very top level with a world heavyweight champion in this day and age. It's been a long time since he's proven that to himself. He is a completely different man. If there are any doubts in the head of Balor going into that match in Belfast, they've all disappeared today.
And again, Wade, listen to how quiet it is right now inside the United Center. Balor doing what he promised to do. Not allow this crowd into this match.
And that fires up Balor more. And what does it do to the mindset of CM Punk? He expects a raucous atmosphere. Something goes deathly silent in here.
Oh, Punk with it. Kick to the face of Balor.
Delivers a heel kick to the face. Now,
Heel kick.
As well, Wade, has been
10 long years since Balor has held a world.
Oh, backbreaker by Punk.
Universal Champion, and remember, he only held that title for 24 hours.
Yeah, and the butterfly effect of that incident you're talking about can be speculated about.
Chop to the back of Punk. Balor.
Where would Finn Balor's career have gone in the last 10 years?
Knee by Punk.
Stripped off that championship because of the injury.
Punk cover. Balor kicks out. You expect this pace early on in the match?
You know what? I thought Balor was going to come hot out of the blocks. You mentioned the age of Punk. He's no spring chicken, obviously. He is fighting against Father Time, and that is something as somebody like Finn Balor, who is renowned for his endurance, needs to use to his advantage. So if I was Balor, I personally want to pick up the pace here.
Senior official Chad Patton working this.
Suplex perhaps. Balor lands on his feet. Right hand. Goes with another. Back and forth, going. Punches, chop, punches, chop. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Balor going into the turnbuckle. Chop. Back, Punk.
NHL Blackhawks, Punk's favorite team. Does Punk want to turn this into a hockey fight tonight against Balor?
I mean, you'll win by Punk or by club, but if it is a hockey fight, I think that probably favors CM Punk. He does have probably 25 pounds on Finn Balor.
Now Punk, after delivering the elbow to the face of Balor.
Pulling to deliver the 10 punches in the corner. Punches raining down on Balor.
Balor now. Nice switch by
No.
Finn. Drops Punk to the mat.
Tweaked something in his ribcage there. It was a nasty landing.
Knees to the midsection of Punk. Balor from the in control of this one.
Sixth sense for an injury on an opponent's body, and at this level, with the World Championship hanging in the balance, that is a massive asset for the Irishman.
Can you imagine if Balor wins tonight? He turns Mania upside down in a. Listen, it's WrestleMania season. Anything can happen as Balor now delivers a stomp to Punk, weakening up the midsection for the coup de grace.
Balor's saying on Punk now.
Underachiever. He does feel at times like management, in a way, lost faith in him when he had that injury 10 years ago as a brief world champion. This is one way to stick it up to
What a punches in the midsection of Punk.
Between Punk and Roman Reigns.
Balor's got a 5 count here. Again, working the rib cage. Kick to see Punk. Great strategy here by Balor. Not only slow Punk down, but as I mentioned before, soften him up for your finishing blow.
Yeah, and here's why you know that initial tweak in the ribcage of Punk was back. You do all you can to hide any form of weakness from your opponent. Punk was trying his best to. He simply couldn't. The towel was there immediately. Balor is now all over that weakness. Like
Shoulder to the midsection now. Punk now, chop.
This is the belief that is starting to grow in Finn Balor now, and it's the belief that is starting to dissipate from this partisan crowd here in Chicago.
Punk has had a great career in Chicago. He won his Intercontinental Championship here when he beat William Regal back in 2009. Who would ever forget the great street fight with Chris Jericho here in Chicago? And how about 2011, Wade, the night that CM Punk defeated John Cena to win the championship in one of the most iconic moments in WWE history.
Yeah, blowing that kiss to John Cena, championship in hand as he left the arena. One of the most iconic shots in wrestling history. Oh, God.
Abdominal stretch again.
Abdominal stretch by Balor. Will he make Punk tap out here? Submit, give up.
Yeah, Punk has a very high pain tolerance, but barely able to conceal the sheer agony that he's in right now. And Balor,
A few seconds here, guys. A few seconds.
I'm not sure Balor has even got out of third gear at this point. That's the scary part. What a predicament here for the World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk.
Now trying to rally against Punk. He's got a bad taste in his mouth after last year's Elimination Chamber when he was in the chamber match. It was down to him and Cena. And Seth Rollins stop, handed the match to John Cena.
Bad taste from Elimination Chamber, perhaps. Oh, an even worse taste from last year's WrestleMania. We all remember how that went down. He's stabbed in the back by Paul Heyman. That's why he's so desperate to get back to the showcase of the Immortals. Set the record straight this year in the main event.
Yeah, but Punk has really turned things around. Not counting the night that Rollins cashed in on Punk at SummerSlam, Punk has not lost a one-on-one match since late spring of 2025. Now Balor taking a fight to Punk for the World Heavyweight Championship. Main event. WrestleMania hangs in the balance here tonight.
Just so easy for Balor to knock the stuffing out of Punk here.
Putting me back into this now. Both men trading blows, trading punches. In fact, could be a whole lot better, but
Punk trying to rally a bit here.
put clothesline to Balor into the corner. Neat bulldog. Yep. Vintage Punk.
Ratcheting on the gears. The belief is back here.
This match is physical as those great 1990s Bulls teams here tonight. And Punk now back to his feet. And he's got Finn in position for a GTS. Finn, though, able to slide behind.
Oh. Balor sent to the floor.
Here comes CM
Punk now.
Punk now with a suicide.
Suicide dive.
Balor right into our table.
Punk going high risk at the right time, and the lower back of Finn Balor absorbing all of that abuse from our desk.
And this is important for Punk here. It buys him a lot of time, Wade, to try to recover from what's been a banged up midsection.
Yeah, I'm not sure time is going to help. That's one of those injuries that kind of gets worse and worse as the match goes on. Punk, for my money, needs to finish this and finish it quick.
That's why he sends Balor back into the
Punk
ring.
tossed back in the ring.
He doesn't want to take the win.
Balor tossed back in the ring. Tossed back in the ring. Punk up to the top.
Tonight, CM Punk, top rope. Punk.
Clothesline from the top. It beautifully two-path section.
Kick out.
Right, kick out by Balor.
Who do you want to face at WrestleMania, or does it matter?
I don't think Roman Reigns fears any man in this industry. He wants all.
But was it in here signifying that it's either the GTS?
All he cares about is the gold, and that gold might be coming the way of CM Punk right now.
Sling blade. On two.
And a kick out. Balor actually owns a victory over Roman Reigns in the not so distant past. And of course, we know the history and the rivalry between Punk and Reigns.
Victories over Roman Reigns are a collector's item in this industry. So if Finn Balor has some history with Reigns, and it's a positive history, even more reason why Finn needs to get the job done here tonight.
And Punk dragging himself to his feet. Balor again working the midsection. This has been a great strategy by Balor.
Well, you take gifts when they arrive.
Oh!
Shot there to CM Punk. You take gifts when they arrive in this.
Balor in control of Punk here. Coming into the other turn. Look, Punk catches Balor.
Finn Balor trying to hang on. Punk looking to hit the go to sleep here.
GTS coming out. No. Roll, cradle. 1, 2.
Pick out by Punk. Punk dips underneath.
Neck breaker.
Swinging neck breaker by Punk. Cover to retain. Kick out at 2 by Balor.
Punk just keeps finding answers. I mean, go back to SummerSlam last year with that epic matchup with Gunther that looked completely unwinnable for about 98% of it. Punk just hung in there and hung in there and hung in there, showed his toughness, showed his resolve, and got the job in the end.
And it's been the story over the last month. Of course, the win over Braun Breaker, the win over Finn Balor, the win over AJ Styles. Punk has been a fighting champion as we head into WrestleMania season.
In a few seconds just to fix this.
Both men in bad shape at this point in the matchup. That's when you realize it is close to the death here, perhaps. Both men must sense victory. They know their opponent is a bad, weakened.
Punk blocking it.
Punk now, nice block.
Suplex attempt.
Punk drives him into the corner with a big forearm.
Punk dumps Balor on the top.
Boxing the ears of Balor. Punk again is going to have to dig down deep to retain tonight.
A few seconds, guys. A few seconds.
Trying his best to use that power advantage that has definitely been sacked from that rib injury.
Balor again going back to the midsection.
No change of winning formula in this game. That's where all the success has come from for Balor. He's smart enough to know that. Oh, God.
And Punk collapsing it wisely. The veteran trying to roll away, but he's still in the drop zone. Finn Balor from the top rope now has Punk in his sights with the coup de grace. Punk rolled out of
Balor got the coup de grace. Punk moves out of the way. Oh, Punk does something with the mouth. Clothesline up to the top for the proxy. Elbow.
Rib cage is where the real damage lies, but it might be for nothing here if Punk can connect on this.
Oh, yeah, the elbow from Punk, but again, the midsection giving in.
Well, that was exactly what takes the brunt of the landing for CM Punk. No cover, no ability to pounce on a quick 3 count here. It's in fact a slow 3 count.
And Balor to turn it into a pinning combination.
Critical by Balor now. Punk kicking out. Sling blade.
So much snapped out of CM Punk at this point in the matchup.
Balor's just a step quicker right now, Wade.
And that blood coming from the mouth of Punk. Balor senses victory. He's got gold in his eyes now.
Punk looks spent, physically spent.
Balor zeroing in on Punk.
Just a veteran move by Punk there, taking a beat.
Or was it desperate?
No, it's taking a beat to get his senses together. No,
I was looking at a sharp shooter now. Balor's blocking it. It's the Anaconda Vice.
Now on Balor, first into the sharpshooter. Now looking for the Anaconda Vice. He's got it on Finn Balor now. Submission move, center of the ring. Is Balor going to tap now to the Vice?
Long away from the ropes here. That hand is nowhere near. That hand is looking like it's going to tap out.
Balor trying to hang on.
Oh, Balor escapes. Oh, cradle. 1, 2, no. Reversal. Elbow strike to the chest of Punk.
Balor learned from their battle back in Belfast last month how to counter the Anaconda Vice.
You will have to be merciless at this level. Forget that you are fighting a human being here. This is your mortal enemy right now, Finn.
Oh, Punk dumped by Balor. Now looking for the coup de grace to get this one done and leave the World Heavyweight Championship. Coup de grace. Pin him. 1, 2, new chair now.
And now what does Balor do, Wade?
Oh, what a gutsy kick out from CM Punk. The cogs are now whirring in the mind of Finn Balor, who thought he was home and dry.
Balor just hit his death blow, and Punk survived. Now, wait a minute. We mentioned that JD and Dom are here. Do you think, well, again, he promised to do it on his own. Maybe a thought ran through his head momentarily.
Really torn at that point. No sign of the reinforcements.
Punk, no. Reversal by Punk.
Punk now powering.
What is this? Oh, GTS. Balor rolls out the ring.
Realizes that the win may have slipped away.
Well, that complete indecision momentarily from Finn Balor opened a tiny window that the World Heavyweight Champ CM Punk was happy to kick through. Unfortunately, he kicked through a little too hard, and no chance of a cover, but there may be a count out here.
Punk going after Balor because he just wants to count out victory.
Victory. wants a decisive win heading into WrestleMania. And
Sling Blade on the outside.
And that's a heavy landing on the outside of the ring. Those are thin pads over concrete here. The ribs of CM Punk absorbing all of that impact.
Balor now.
Sending Punk to the barrier at the timekeeper's area. Tossing Punk back in.
Tossing the dead carcass of Punk back into the ring. Finn Balor could be closing in on the World Heavyweight title though.
No. Balor gets out. Sling Blade again.
Again, Balor a step quicker in this match.
Right now, CM Punk is swinging at whatever he
Boom, into the drop zone.
And it's all in the corner now. And Finn Balor, and once again in that drop zone, take two. Is CM Punk.
Punk survived once. Will he survive a second time? Balor from the top.
Could have. Oh! What the hell? Putting Balor in a sharpshooter. Oh!
Sharpshooter. He's got it. The sharpshooter's in.
Punk sits down, cinches it in. Balor gets the ropes, saves himself, but he survives the fight. Another day here.
Getting the victory.
Going for another sharpshooter again. Balor fends him off.
Physical battle between these two.
The World Heavyweight Championships on the line in WrestleMania season. You are going to war for it. It is worth it. That's how big this prize is.
Remember, Roman Reigns will be live in Indianapolis Monday night on Raw to confront the winner of this match.
Punk to defend off. Balor now.
To face Reigns at WrestleMania.
Will either of these two men be capable of going to Raw at this rate? Bloody, battered, and broken. But refusing to die off.
With Balor up on his shoulders. CM Punk
Goes to sleep again. Punk falls into the cover. 1, 2, 3. And his order is still the men's world champion CM Punk. Give me 1 second, guys. 1 second away from the screen. The people's, your people's screens.
We can only imagine what's in store in 48 hours when Punk and Reigns come face to face again. Because Wade, the stage is set for one of the biggest main events in the history of WrestleMania. 7 weeks, 49 sleeps away from CM Punk and Roman Reigns for the World Heavyweight title.
This is how we got there. Finn Balor connecting with that coup de grace. But somehow CM Punk refusing to be denied in that moment. A broken CM Punk still having the belief. But then connecting with a GTS that blasted Balor so hard he rolled all the way out of the ring, but followed him up with this through our security barrier. But now laser focused on that goal. This is what Finn came for, but one mistake. And that was all CM Punk needed to hoist him up for another GTS. This time a fortuitous landing for the champ. 3 counts later, a successful retention and CM Punk heads to WrestleMania.
What a great performance by Finn Balor tonight. Promised to do it on his own. He did just that. But in the end, it has become a trademark of CM Punk's current World Championship reign. It is the guts, it is the grit, it is the resilience that has made that man the best in the world.
Punk and Balor shaking hands now.
I mean, what a show of respect from a true warrior in Finn Balor, who over the past couple of months has really earned the respect of CM Punk.
AJ Lee and CM Punk celebrate now.
What a night it has been for CM Punk and the new Women's Intercontinental Champ, AJ Lee.
Yeah, case can be made as the new power couple of WWE. What a night in Chicago, the adopted hometown of AJ Lee, the hometown, of course, of CM Punk. And now we turn our attention to Las Vegas and WrestleMania. CM Punk versus Roman Reigns.
The world has been waiting for that matchup for years and years, but we are now ready to go. Cannot wait 7 weeks time in Vegas. It is going to be gangbusters at WrestleMania.
And Wade, you and I are going to have the opportunity to sit at ringside in 7 weeks and call 2 of the greatest of this generation, maybe 2 of the greatest of all time. This match is personal. It is a grudge match for these 2, and it is about the World Heavyweight Championship. And many celebrities are joining this night tonight, including UFC fighter Michael Chandler from the lightweight division. Giannis is here, 2-time NBA MVP, coming forward for the Milwaukee Bucks. Please, Giannis, please come to New York. Please come to New York. Please, please, please. And Lil Yachty, my guy, Grammy-nominated rapper and singer, Lil Yachty, here tonight.
Does he know he's your guy? Yeah, he does. It's a shame of that.
Hey, the Unleashed moment of the night is brought to you by Mad Dog by MD 2020. 15% ABV by flavor, and it hits hard.
Well, still a pretty Balor Punk was good, but still pretty pay-per-view so far.
Well, this is the Elimination Chamber match on the women's side of things earlier tonight. Raquel Rodriguez with a standout performance.
Wall strong here. Tiffany Stratton double teaming. Big Mammy Cool. Raquel down for the count here. And then there were 2. But Rhea Ripley not to be denied. Denying that moonsault and then nailing one riptide to book her spot at WrestleMania in a showdown with the WWE Women's Champ, the Storm. Jade Cargill, the Storm is coming to Vegas.
It is set for WrestleMania. 2 of the most powerful women in WWE today.
Personally, Jade Cargill, Rhea Ripley just not a WrestleMania match.
Rhea Ripley.
Could easily be on a SmackDown, could be on a Raw.
You know, the sold-out crowd tonight has a very special rally towel courtesy of 2K. WWE and Chicago's own CM Punk to celebrate WWE's return to the United Center and Punk's racing to the WWE 2K26 cover, which becomes available to play on early access March 6th. You know, there's always a backlash to WrestleMania. Well, backlash is coming to Benchmark International Arena in Tampa, Florida on Saturday, May 9th. Tickets are on sale now via Ticketmaster.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are proud to announce tonight's WWE's attendance record here at the United Center. 19,346. Thank you, Chicago.
And announce tonight's attendance 90,346.
Well, wait,
okay.
You know, the box is here. You know that surprise box that's been everywhere? I think we're going to find out right now what's actually in the thing.
Okay, I think it's a major award.
We're gonna find out now what's in the crate, what's in the box.
Of the box earlier, it said fragile.
Oh, will you stop?
It must be Italian.
Just stop.
That's what's in.
Is it Danhausen? Is it Resident Evil lad? Is it Jericho? What is it? Who is it? Oh my god, it is! Oh my fucking god! Really? Oh my god! It's Danhausen! Really? Danhausen! Oh god! A lot of people are not going to know who this guy is. This is ridiculous. Cool to see Danhausen in WWE, but this is who it is. Zero reaction. Zero pop because no one knows who Danhausen is.
Just give me teeth.
You're at that age now. It's your first set of dentures, Michael Cole. Congratulations.
Danhausen. Oh my god. Really? Eh. Actually, booze is getting booed.
Wait, what the hell was that?
Well, I know that Danhausen is a little off kilter, but these teeth aren't even clean. They've got bits of parsley in them.
Are they,
Danhausen, that's who it. Oh.
somehow need to recover from that because, coming up next, it is our main event. Who's going to go to WrestleMania to face Drew McIntyre for the WWE Championship? The chamber match is next.
Let me talk to you. Life inside the ring can be a grind.
So it's not Jericho. It's been people are going to keep saying, "Oh, Jericho's coming back at WrestleMania or the night after the Raw after Mania." Jericho doesn't come back there. He's never coming back. But Danhausen.
Living it up in retirement.
Okay.
That's a gimme. Don't you mean it's a snap?
Snap into a Slim Jim.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck off. Me 1 second, I need to come out back in. Me 1 second to do that whilst I just messed up. Sorry about that technical difficulty, because now I was meant to play this before I got rudely interrupted by other people trying to think they're important, more important than I. But let me play this. So go ahead, guys, like, share, subscribe, and check out this.
Rise to the occasion.
So yeah, protein teas golden one, protein teas golden one. I just want to just rewind and just see the crowd reaction to Danhausen, to it being Danhausen. I'm sure that it went mild. I'm sure they gave him no reaction whatsoever. Cool debut, but
Is that a coffee?
one second here, guys. 1 second. Oh, God.
You know, Weekly American.
Okay. Of course it is.
From the US and the United States Navy.
Why was I expecting anything but Danhausen? Anyway, it is your main event of the night, your final boss match. It is
everything you're doing this weekend and for your service year-round.
Men's Elimination Chamber. So Randy Orton, Trick Williams, Logan Paul, Javon Evans, Cody Rhodes, LA Knight, yeah. Let's do that again. So Randy Orton, Javon Evans, Cody Rhodes, LA Knight, yeah. Logan Paul or Trick Williams. Who will that?
Individual pod. A random pod door opens at regularly scheduled intervals until all pods are empty. Superstars are eliminated by pinfall or submission. The last superstar standing will be declared the winner and go on to challenge the undisputed WWE Champion Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania 42.
Cool as he, as Trickling makes his way out here first. Cool as he Danhausen in WWE, but what a letdown. I actually did think that Danhausen's gimmick would be too silly for WWE, but I guess not.
The man who has taken Friday Night SmackDown by storm. He beat Carmelo Hayes and Damian Priest to qualify for the Elimination Chamber match. And Trick Williams Wade has had some success here in Chicago. He beat Ethan Page for the NXT Championship back in 2024 when CM Punk was a special guest referee.
Yeah, there's a whole lot of strengths to Trick Williams, but the biggest strength of all for him has to be this innate confidence. There is no stage too big. There is no spotlight too bright. What a moment it will be for Trick Willie to book his ticket for Mania.
The man does not look intimidated at all.
Yeah, this isn't normal.
Quite the aura surrounding this young man. Just oozing confidence.
Looks like a man that has done this dance 10 times before. Completely nothing phasing Trick Williams. That is a guy destined for the very top. But how soon is that top coming for Trick Williams?
He will be locked inside a pod. First time ever testing out the Elimination Chamber.
Yeah. An L in that L. Out here next. Yeah.
The sentimental favorite here tonight, LA Knight enters the chamber for the second time in his career. He knocked off Division's Austin Theory and Penta to qualify for this match tonight. And you think Trick Williams has confidence? What about LA Knight?
Yeah.
Energy battle that is between these two from this crowd. The roof lifted off when Trick Willie entered. And it might have now gone off to orbit because the megastar is here in Chicago and he's looking to take it all.
Right will be locked in a pod to start this match.
Yeah, and these are the entrances you really want to be a part of. These first four, because you know from there, you've at least got the jump on the two guys who are going to start this thing.
Did you ever start the chamber match?
Yes, I did. Guess what? I didn't win. I also was in a pod once, and I still didn't win.
Yeah, L8, yeah.
You know the man? How do we get one of those set on our table out here?
I'm trying to figure that out.
Logan Paul out here thirdly.
Paul Heyman and Austin Theory from Dorado, Puerto Rico, by way of Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in at 220 pounds, the Maverick, Logan Paul.
A lot to break down here. First off, last night on Friday Night SmackDown, Jey Uso, who was supposed to be in this spot in the chamber, was attacked by an unknown assailant, not medically cleared to be a part of this tonight. So General Manager Nick Aldis made a match for the main event. Logan Paul versus Jacob Fatu. The winner would qualify tonight. Well, there was some shenanigans. That masked man who's been trying to take out the Vision for weeks actually was unmasked by Logan Paul, and it was nobody.
Yeah, and I'll say right now, that was an ineffective attack in the first place from the masked man, and I've got to think that is a copycat. I've not heard anything official. We'll wait to see for sure.
And then later on in the match, Drew McIntyre would once again stick his nose where it didn't belong, obviously concerned that he'd have to face Jacob Fatu at WrestleMania. What does he do? He takes out Fatu. He hands the match to Logan Paul.
Yeah, I saw GM Nick Aldis last night. He was bursting with rage with Drew's antics, said there will be severe consequences coming the way of the WWE champ.
Logan Paul, he's got experience inside the chamber. This is the third straight year he's been a part of this matchup. He's been a part of the chamber inside the ring for nearly an hour overall.
24 hours ago, he had no idea he was going to be competing in this match. Not only is he competing in it, he's also in a part that's an advantageous position to be in.
They talk to me.
We now know the final man in the pod in the chamber, and we know the two men will start.
All right, all that out here, number 4.
You know, Wade, Randy Orton sets a record tonight, entering his 10th Elimination Chamber match in his career. He won one back in 2014 when he retained the World Championship. He has 8 career eliminations, second all time. And listen to this. If Randy Orton lasts more than 4 minutes in this match,
My voices in my head, they counsel me, they understand, they talk to me. They talk to me.
numerous problems with a certain Alistair Black. Now, Alistair Black has been trying to get into the head of the fight, but implying that Randy now lacks the killer instinct at this point in his career to put down a long-time friend such as a Cody Rhodes, who is also going to be in this match with the fight. It will be very interesting if those two are in the ring at the same point at some time in this match.
Randy Orton's had quite the history in Chicago. Back in 2010, he won the WWE Championship here. Won the World Heavyweight title here in Chicago back in 2007 as Mr. Heyman stares at us here.
There's a you. I don't offend Mr. Heyman. You regularly do.
Austin Theory out here as well. And remember, the Vision has fallen on hard times as of late. Ron Breaker, of course, out of action after surgery. And Bronson Reed needs surgery as well for a torn biceps.
Fortunes perhaps now turning around thanks to Logan's qualification. Just made by some bad luck. That will all change tonight if Logan is victorious. But the Viper now staring down the newcomer, Trent Williams. They've had some issues overall SmackDown these past several weeks. Of course, clashed in Saturday night's main event a few weeks ago too in that four-way.
You mentioned it. There's been a lot of question. It's irked Randy Orton to no end. This deep into his career. Is the Viper still the apex predator? Does he still have the killer instinct when needed? You know, Ray, when you're here a long time, complacency starts to creep in. But Randy Orton has a goal, right? He's a 14-time world champion. He's within striking distance of John Cena's record 17 titles. He's tied with Triple H, the third most of all time. And that is what drives Orton this late in his career.
There's no slowing down either for the Viper. That is a man who has consistently said he wants to last 10 more years here in WWE. And you have to think, with that kind of timeline, Randy Orton absolutely has it in his power to be the number one world championship winner in history.
Some meeting on style. They talk to me. They talk to me.
Randy Orton taking his sweet time. Make him wait. Oh, that was Denhausen for a second.
This is the box. This is the fucking box. Fuck this company. Fuck this company. Fuck this company.
Big up Jay, Javon Evans.
The whole mystery box bullshit is fucking Denhausen.
I'm nervous. You're bouncing ready.
The young blood, the young beast is here. Boy, oh boy, does it make me feel old.
Making his way to the ring from Greensboro, North Carolina, 195
Pressure gets you. Happens with us to this way.
It's a long night. It's a long couple of days.
But nonetheless, you want to feel old. This young man wasn't even born in 2002 when the Elimination Chamber debuted. He wasn't born until he was 2004. He's 21 years old.
I'm starting to hate Javon Evans with stats like that. I mean, how can one guy get all the way? How can he get to this level at the age of 21 years? He's a nice guy. Guys, how goes back for it? Nothing is really raising this young man, but here's the problem with Javon Evans, and it's twofold. Number one, he's going to kick this thing off from the very beginning. That is a long mountain. That is a lot of damage that you will absorb inside the chamber if you're going to go the distance. Number two, he doesn't know, and he's about to find out once he hits that seat.
But think about it this way. Look at what this young man's accomplished over the past couple of months. He was the Iron Man in his first ever Royal Rumble match when he lasted nearly 41 minutes. In order to qualify, he beat the Intercontinental Champion and Triple H Mega Champion, Dominic Mysterio, and the career killer Gunther to earn this opportunity tonight.
It's a similar story to flying under the radar.
Look at him. It's a what he's doing. He has no fear.
You don't climb up and over the top. You're in there, Joel.
He has no fear. Can you imagine what he's going to be capable of inside the chamber?
I think he might grow some fear pretty quickly once he eats that steel for the first time.
Because we are waiting on Cody Boers. It's gonna, Cody Boers.
For the WWE Championship at WrestleMania. We know the world title is set. CM Punk beating Balor moments ago will face Roman Reigns for the world title at WrestleMania. Roman Reigns actually tweeted this out just moments ago. He told CM Punk, enjoy this final month of relevancy. Roman Reigns watching tonight.
I'll tell you right now, for an aerial tactician like Javon Evans, who has those freakish flying skills, this contraption, this devastating looking elimination chamber really could potentially be a major playground for him. A lot of options if you like aerial attacks in this kind of match. Human beings are not supposed to fly like that. He doesn't fly, he floats. You dropped like a blimp. I would never get back up. That's why I'm sat over here now.
He put them down to Boers all. Cody Boers. Oh, boo.
Cody Rhodes' final opportunity to get to the WWE Championship match at WrestleMania. Cody Rhodes admitted he hears it. He said some crowds are home crowds and others are away crowds. He wasn't sure what he would get in Chicago tonight. And he says he can't worry about that. He's got to focus on the task at hand, and that is eliminating 5 other men to get to WrestleMania.
Cody Rhodes has gone for a long time. This is UB1. I don't know if you can be QB1 of this entire industry if you're not competing for a major championship at WrestleMania. If Cody loses here today, he will not be, and questions will start to surround who exactly is the leader in this entire industry.
He beat Sami Zayn and Jacob Fatu to qualify for this match tonight. It is the first time in 14 years Cody Rhodes has stepped foot inside the chamber. This is a much different Cody Rhodes than the one that stepped in the chamber 14 years ago. He's been successful in Chicago. He won the tag titles with Drew McIntyre here in Chicago in 2010. Won the Intercontinental Championship here. Had that great Hell in a Cell match with Seth Rollins. And now is inside the chamber to start things off with Javon Evans. Who will survive?
Javon Evans, Cody Rhodes starting this one out. 5 minutes on the clock, counting down. Who will be first to enter? Randy, Trick, LA Knight, or Logan Paul.
If you're eliminated via tap out or count out, I should say pinfall, you will head back to the locker room. There are no countouts, there are no disqualifications. The last man standing heads to Las Vegas. And the 19th
You want finding up Cody?
Cody Rhodes chance, and there's the drop down, big
Drop,
right hand.
drop down right hand.
Jarring difference in experience between two.
Suplex by Cody. Nope.
Still wet behind the ears is Javon Evans. We're ready to shock the world here. What a tall task. Somebody like Cody Rhodes who's done it.
Over 1, 2. Javon kicking out.
Right to ground Javon Evans in the early going here.
Not let go of Javon Evans if you're Cody Rhodes, knowing full well the speed of Javon.
It is only Cody, so we might either call this action right now or not. Or let me just take this trash out into a trash can of sorts.
Again, we have company at ringside. The Oracle of the Vision, Paul Heyman, out here watching his charge. Logan Paul from the Austin Theory out here as well.
Elusive there once again. Evans and Cody getting caught a little cold in the early goings here.
Yeah, nice Hurricane Rana. For Javon Evans, you're talking about getting bouncy. Sends Rhodes across the ring. And here's the problem with Javon Evans. He's hard to defend against. And here's the cover off the knee. Cody kicks out.
Yeah, no angle is off limits for Javon Evans. He is so resourceful. He is so creative. He's so unorthodox. He throws the kind of moves at you that this industry has not seen before. Guys like Cody are simply not used to it despite all their experience.
And the youthful exuberance of Javon Evans, always with a smile on his face, understands how huge this is.
How exuberant are you now, young'un?
Cody Rhodes, who is shown over the past couple of months that he does have that killer instinct to do what he has to do.
Action build to the outside of the square circle. Who will be in next? Here.
Evans, welcome to the real world of WWE at the very top level. It's as inhumane and barbaric as it gets. You want to make it to WrestleMania, you want to compete for the biggest prizes, this is what you have to deal with. And it only gets harsher from here.
An emotional roller coaster during WrestleMania season, 49 nights away from the start in Las Vegas. Cody now. The collision takes down Evans. Cover again by Rhodes. And Rhodes is, I would say, desperate tonight. And will that come out in the way that he works this match?
I mean, it couldn't have started any worse for Cody Rhodes. The fact that he did not draw one of the pods and he didn't get to rest while the other guys beat themselves up. But that isn't.
But he was suplex on Javon.
Plenty of times before. He's a guy who always bets on himself.
Who'll be next in, the next person in out of their pod into this match.
Early goings here. Ask me again in the deep waters.
Well, I'm just talking about
if Cody is still in the
I'm
match.
just talking about in general over the past couple of months of everything Cody's gone through. He's been
Suplex by Javon. The upper hand for now. 15 seconds counting down into Orton. LA Knight here. Trick Williams or Logan Paul will enter.
Superstar. Who will enter the chamber?
And it is Trick Williams. What that trick? Trick going right after Cody.
And now Williams turns his attention to a man he's had some history with, Javon Evans.
Incredibly well from their time at NXT, which was not very long ago, just several months ago, both.
Oh!
Trick Williams.
Javon trying to take out Javon.
Javon Evans was able to evade.
Roll by Javon. 1, 2.
Trick Williams, who's used to it and knows all about it, can't do anything about it.
Now Trick sending Javon off the rope.
Ah.
Caught him with a kick.
Heel kick by Javon to Trick.
But it was effective.
Trick Williams with something more devastating. Wait up.
Oh, the cutter, but Trick catches him.
Killer move for Javon Evans, but Too fresh was Trick Willie, too powerful.
Right hand by Trick to Cody. Trick number Javon to Cody, should I say. Sorry, guys.
Drops Evans.
Trick Cody back in. Saddle to the leg sweep. 1, 2.
Trick slap across the jaw. Javon Evans completely rocking the youngin.
Punches and elbow strikes by Cody.
Again, the Cyclone boot from
Cyclone boot by Trick.
Trick Williams dropping Cody Rhodes.
Javon to the top. Oh, Cody's got balls. No, Trick got balls. Rock bottom on. Rock bottom on Cody. Chokes on Javon. Going to cover on balls. Both kicking out.
Double bookend right there, taking both opponents down.
You know, Wade, we talked about this a few weeks ago. The fact that there's so many similarities between Trick Williams and Booker T. The way they move in the ring, their move set, their size.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I'll tell you what, right now, if you are going to have a mentor in this game, why not the 5-time WCW champion?
You just take a people's toilet break into the people body going to people daily toilet break time.
Wait, Trick's talking. How about it?
Just like Booker T too.
Now Cody Rhodes and turn the tables. Trick driven into the chain link. Evans caught Cody with a kick. Now a chop with Evans again. And Evans fired up. The fourth man to enter the chamber on his way in 10 seconds. Logan Paul of the Vision.
Vision's one hope for a major WrestleMania moment after they got decimated with bad luck and injuries and clearly made a ton of enemies in the process. The reign of terror over on SmackDown.
Cody Rhodes.
Logan Paul in on the fray in this match. Going Randy Orton or LA Knight. Yeah, to follow.
The other side.
People just do not like the Maverick, do they? Is it jealousy or is it the arrogance of Logan Paul that sets people
I
out?
think it's just that Vision.
Logan Paul might be out of this thing.
Now Javon Evans over the top, taking out Cody and Trick Williams. Not the way that Logan Paul wanted to start this night.
So the whole aim of Logan Paul was to
Logan Paul sending to the pod the hard way by Trick Williams. What that trick?
any worse for the man who only qualified 24 hours ago.
And yeah, Logan's only in this because Jey Uso was taken out by an unknown attacker.
Oh,
There's that tornado splash by Javon Evans.
1,
Now,
2.
and a kick out by Trick.
Javon almost taking Trick out of the equation here.
That tornado kick right to the back of the head of Trick Williams, almost getting the job done there.
Trick up to the outside, to the floor, not the outside, to the floor.
Cody Rhodes, who started this match with Javon Evans, goes back.
Head bouncing off the top turnbuckle.
Staring up at the WrestleMania sign.
The WrestleMania sign. Clearly a little out of breath right now as Cody Rhodes is taking a real beating so far in this one. And he just needs to look over his shoulder and see a fresh man in Randy Orton. And
Cody's turning the attention to Javon. Javon
waiting to get in.
punch to the midsection.
Cody, if you can pull this off.
Oh, he better dig down deep because his last chance at a title opportunity at WrestleMania hangs in the balance here.
Must win a 2v1.
Cody sent across the ring. Javon Evans now launched out over the and hard padding. And now Logan Paul. That slingshot lariat by Logan.
Slingshot lariat by Logan Paul to Cody.
I don't care what you think about Logan Paul and his antics and everything else. He is one hell of an athlete. He has taken the WWE like no one else in such a short amount of time.
Does Paul Heyman make mistakes when he acquires the talent for his group, for the Vision? He has undoubtedly succeeded historically, and he's doing it again with Logan Paul.
As much as I don't want to admit it, I don't think Paul Heyman's ever made a mistake when it comes to talent. He's
Cutter with the right hands to Logan.
All right, the Brock issued an open challenge to
Ah.
WrestleMania.
A lifetime athlete. He may have another one on his hands in Logan Paul.
Who will enter number 5?
Nigel Orton
Again, number
enters
5
next.
Than any other number in the history of the chamber.
And it is LA Knight. Yeah.
My loins are a-tingling and Logan Paul's may be too.
Yeah, quite the history between LA Knight and Logan Paul.
Television in general have made LA Knight's life hell on SmackDown.
This dates back to SummerSlam a couple of years ago when LA Knight beat Logan Paul for the United States Championship.
Oh.
Man, he turned Cody inside out.
Now turning Cody inside out.
Logan Paul and Bronson Reed smashed the body of LA Knight just before Christmas.
Yeah, tsunami through a car. There's the neck
Neck breaker to Drake.
LA Knight only has eyes for Logan Paul right now. Gotta be careful how many enemies you make at this level, especially when they're all thrown into one match together.
You see the
Now changing the attention to Logan.
Logan Paul, sure.
I'm pretty sure that was when he got drove through one of those ponds as soon as he entered the match.
If he's not careful, he may be driven through another pod. Oh, no eliminations yet in this match.
Logan Paul living dangerously here, but managing to somehow negotiate his way away from the boots of LA Knight.
Logan trying to escape and traverse the chain link.
Away from risks.
No escape line in that cage. There's a locked roof on the top there. However,
Hello, Logan, turn around.
Logan to the top. Javon's going to meet him there.
The chamber as well. Both men now up on top of the pod. Dangerous situation. LA Knight now scaling the chamber on the other side.
Knight now scaling the cage.
situations like this, gravity always wins in the end. Somebody is going to have a rough landing.
Ask Austin Theory about that, who's standing right in front of us. He came off the top of the back, courtesy of Brock Lesnar. And now Logan Paul sent into Cody and Trick.
Just a human missile launched by LA Knight and Javon Evans to devastating effect. And then there were two.
Now Evans and LA Knight battle high above the ring. Precarious situation for these two.
Oh,
BFT
BFT on the pod, Javon.
on the pod.
But even delivering that move, it took a lot out of LA Knight right on the steel. This is Logan Paul taking out Trick Willie. Cody Rhodes, and here's that BFT. Both men landing hard on the top of that steel.
That was indeed blunt force trauma. Randy Orton enters this match.
Randy Orton will be in momentarily. Will be in next.
I think the complexion's about to change. The steely eyes.
The Viper enters. Ah, Vintage Orton. Clotheslines. Scoop slap. Ah, Trick.
Power slam.
Power slam. Now on to Logan.
As well.
Just looking at his superlative best.
Knight just hasn't been going Logan's way, has it? Now,
Trick dumps to the floor.
Williams out to that heavily padded space. Now,
Logan there to meet him.
Williams, it's been all Orton.
Orton throws Logan into Trick.
A lot of bodies getting thrown his way to eat every single collision going down in a heap. That is right where Randy Orton likes his prey.
All six men still survive.
Double dripping DDT coming up. Ah.
With the dripping DDTs.
It looks like Paul Heyman's soul just left his body. He knows what's coming next.
Randy's going to that place where his voices in his head.
Running look at the RKO perhaps. Knight now. Oh no. DDT by Knight.
With a DDT.
You have to pounce on Randy Orton when you get the chance. It may have been smart to let Randy RKO on Logan Paul, pin Logan Paul, get rid of Logan Paul. But LA Knight knew his chance to drop the Viper was there, and he went for it.
Bodies are everywhere. Javon Evans.
John Evans looking to soar perhaps off the top.
Of the pod, following the PFT by LA Knight.
Look who's lying on the ground in the drop zone.
Javon Evans gonna do his.
Oh, crossbody from the top of the pod by Javonta Trick.
Busted his own ribs in the process. Wait up.
Oh no.
There it is.
Oh, that is it. 1, 2, 3. Javon Evans eliminated by Logan Paul after the pole right there.
For all the physical abuse Paul took in this matchup, he gains the first elimination.
Evans overextended himself without frog splashing. You know, a predator like Logan Paul was just waiting to pounce.
Again, sometimes that youthful exuberance, you get a bit carried away.
It's the only way you learn lessons in this game, by making a mistake like that. Javon Evans, nice performance. He'll be back.
Cody now sent across the ring by Logan. Cody to kick the ball.
Cody now coming back into this. Knight catches in. Oh, dumps in.
Covered out by Knight.
There goes the cover. Oh, Cody kicking out, unfortunately, here.
Making sure he was in perfect position.
Level eyes there.
Overcut by Orton to Knight.
Unforced error there from the megastar, which is likely to be increasingly common in this kind of brutal match.
And now it's Randy Orton. Every man for himself inside the chamber.
Overcut by Orton.
So fresh. That's how valuable being in that final pod is. A bunch of broken bodies surround him, throwing very little in the way of Randy.
Right into the corner.
Orton comes rushing in. Now gets her feet up.
What does Knight do here?
He goes up top. He asks the world, whose game is this? And they reply.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, elbow by Knight.
Caught up in it all. Hurt himself.
1, 2. Oh. Knight kicking out. What actually happened there? Rock bottom by Frick.
Part is a bunch of broken bodies.
Ew. Oh, Knight stumbled. And now LA Knight eliminated by Logan Paul. We are down to 4.
Paul eliminates LA Knight and Javon Evans.
The referee did not like that at all. Very little the referee can do, as cheap as it gets, a low blow, followed by a handful of tights. And Logan Paul starting to make a major mark on this Elimination Chamber match.
4 men remain: Logan and Cody, Trick and Randy.
So the entire field basically.
Logan turning attention. His laser focus to Cody Boers.
That out, and they may have burned themselves out in the process. And now Logan Paul, it's his to win.
And look at the smile on the face of Paul Heyman here at ringside as he looks on at the performance.
Right, turning attention to Orton.
Has had so far in the chamber.
The tides are starting to turn for the vision, although
right there is classic Randy Orton.
well, somebody who knows every dirty trick in the book is Randy Orton.
Logan with a kick right to the midsection of Randy. See Randy trash talking.
The biggest punches in the
Right hand down to look. To Trick ducks a right hand of his own.
Oh, and he caught him.
Kick of his own.
Now Trick.
Looking for the trick shot.
Using the knee.
Misses it.
Logan Paul out of harm's way.
Oh, Logan lands on his, Trick lands on his feet to the crossroads.
Crossroads.
No.
Logan Paul.
Cody gets into the. Bring it. 1, 2, 3, and Logan Paul eliminates Trick Williams, and he's down to 3.
Halfway through the match, the undeniable MVP so far is Logan Paul.
I don't care how he did it. Logan Paul has eliminated Williams, Knight, and Evans.
But crucially, there's still 2 more to eliminate, and they may be the biggest names in the entire match. Probably the 2 favorites from the word go. Cody Rhodes.
Crowd are going, wow, who's that? He's a masked man. Why would he not just go to the door?
Presuming this is not the same individual from last night.
Well, didn't we end this whole thing last night? Is this another copycat?
Got confirmation of what the hell was going on last
So who's this masked man? Obviously not the same one as last night. Who is it? They're going to get revealed? Yep. And this is another unknown person.
Not the same guy as yesterday.
What's going on around here?
Another copycat. Perhaps it caused a distraction for Logan Paul, though.
Get him out of the arena. We can reset now.
So another copycat, unknown masked man.
Elimination chamber match messed up by anybody. Once again, a very bizarre situation with the masked man, or a clone of the masked man.
Another one. That's Rollins.
Another hooded figure.
That's Rollins.
Walking into the open.
Who is it? Another one. Another masked man. Is that Rollins?
Logan Paul on the vision.
Kicks the midsection. Stomp. That's Rollins, is it? That's Rollins. Looks like him. Looks like his hands. Is he going to reveal himself? 1, 2, 3. Logan Paul eliminated. Is this man going to reveal himself? Yeah. Rollins. Rollins. Yeah. Seth freaking Rollins is back.
That's communicated from the vision. The man who has payback on the vision. Seth Rollins is back. Is he even clear to be here? Seth is supposed to be recovering from shoulder surgery.
Seth freaking Rollins, Logan Paul at Mania. I don't know what's going to happen at WrestleMania, but it is indeed Seth freaking Rollins, meaning this has come down to Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes.
Completely changed the complexion of the Elimination Chamber.
Serenade Seth freaking Rollins. I got so many questions, but there's only one question left in this Elimination Chamber. Is it Rhodes or is it Orton? 2 men left.
Heist of the century. Coup of the century. Surprise of the century. Seth Rollins. And now it's down to Cody and Randy. No doubt.
Doors open. Drew's going to be coming in, isn't it? That's what's going to happen. Or Jacob's coming in. Someone is. Doors left open. Crowd is sensing something. Crowd are looking at someone. Drew or Jacob. Drew. Shot to the back by Drew. Who's going to turn his attention to Cody? No. Cody with the right hands. He's only going to take advantage. Here he's got to do.
Is it place in the main event of WrestleMania? Hanging in the balance. Can we get some down control?
Well, Drew doesn't want anything to do with Cody Rhodes in WrestleMania. That's pretty clear.
Okay, on Drew. Crossroads. Okay, on Cody. Go there, cover pin him. 1, 2, 3. Yeah! Woo! And here's your winner, Randy Orton.
WWE's Impact Predator,
when he needed to.
Randy Orton wins the Elimination Chamber.
It's going to WrestleMania.
Randy did exactly what he said he was going to do. He pulled the trigger on his good friend in order to get to the main event of WrestleMania.
Heartbreak will now set in for Cody Rhodes. It was his last chance.
What a mess. The ending of this Elimination Chamber was for our officials, just as we've had one attack by a mystery man thwarted. A second one arrived. This one with the door wide open, no security. They were busy. A stop to Logan Paul destroying the vision. And then the unthinkable unmasking of an apparently injured Seth freaking Rollins. I don't know what to think now.
And then Drew McIntyre, his obsession with Cody Rhodes, trying to prevent Rhodes from once again battling McIntyre for the WWE title. Here's the
So a 2-hour pay-per-view list, something's going to happen, but get your rating in, guys. It's like this is done and dusted. It into the record books. It goes. It is said and done.
WWE, friend or foe, I don't care. RKO1 was that finger pointing WrestleMania, and that is where Randy is headed.
number 15 is within the grasp of Randy Orton. At WrestleMania, in 7 weeks, 49 nights, Randy Orton battles Drew McIntyre for the WWE Championship as heartbreak and frustration sets in to the American Nightmare.
Here on the Concourse United Center, the fans are going to start spilling out here in a minute. We want to remind you, don't go anywhere. The Elimination Post Show is coming up immediately. All the winners will be here live. All the analysis and interviews. And what does this now mean on the road to WrestleMania? It's all ahead on the Post Show from right here in Chicago.
Wow, well, there we are. A 2-hour pay-per-view. The final pay-per-view PLE before WrestleMania on the main roster. I think I'm going to give it a half thumbs up. Quickly get your rating in. That's mine. Do like, share, subscribe. I will see you guys for Monday Night Raw. Do look out for a match of the week, show of the week, as well as your Raw by Raw preview. Once again, as I delete these to make a little bit of room before I get out of here. Always remember that so like, share, subscribe, and always remember it's Ricky J bringing the British bite to the fight.